think Filipinos speak English well because it is the second official language in the Philippines. Aside from that, Filipinos listen to English songs, watch English movies, and read English books, magazines, and articles on a daily basis. I think the literacy rate is 94% and 70% of the population are fluent in English, making us one of the largest English-speaking countries in the world. When I was a teenager, my father used to teach me some English songs. It became my hobby to sing and memorize a song. Singing or just by listening to the English songs could help us to get familiarized to the language. Also, I tried to join journalism in my school so that I can able to develop my grammar. I became proud of myself because I could write news articles. I prefer watching the American shows. Well, Tagalog shows aren't that interesting to watch. The quality of their TV shows is bad as well as the acting of the actors and actresses. I always try my best to understand how the Americans speak in their TV shows, even without a subtitle. I sometimes read their lips while they speak. I think it is a better way to improve my understanding and listening skills. Yes, I think so. Sometimes we often mix two languages when we communicate. In the Philippines, we call it Taglish or Tagalog English. Anyway, the grammar structures of English and Tagalog are almost the same. That's why it's easier to recognize if it's correct or incorrect. First, I think the reason is they have lack of exposure to the people who can speak in English too. Second is the Koreans have different grammar structure compared to Americans. Third, the Koreans have tail tones in speaking the Hangul. So this can confuse them in pronouncing a word in English. The most impressive student that I've handled so far was a 9-year-old student. At her age, she can communicate well in English. Though she's not yet perfect in her grammar, the reason is her mom gave her a folder with full of lyrics of the songs. She loves singing, she loves dancing, and talking in English. She's an active and very confident girl. She accepts some corrections from her teachers because she wanted to be an excellent speaker someday. Okay, I want to share this inspirational message from Nelson Mandela. He said, "If you talk to a man in a language he understands, that goes to his head. If you talk to him in his own language, that goes to his heart." So what it means? Learning another language is important for bringing people closer together. As Mandela said, there is something very special about speaking to someone in their mother tongue. Even if you both understand the same language, when you take the trouble to speak to someone in their own language, it means more to them. The more effort you put into learning English, the more important relationships and friendships you will be able to have with English speakers.